Hi everyone, it's Amanda. How are you? Today was my pre-op appointment, so I thought I would get on here and give you guys an earful of the massive amounts of information that I came home with. So get comfortable. At least I'm honest about it, right? So forgive me for glancing down. I've got all my stuff sitting here and I'm just going to try to read off it and give you guys the info as I remember it. So let's recap. My surgery is going to be the gastric bypass RNY, or RNY, and it's going to be June 6th at the Swedish Medical Center in Seattle, Washington. My surgeon is Dr. Ross McMahon. Love him. My surgery start time is 10:30, but he has asked me to be there 3 hours earlier. I guess the hospital gives him a certain set of block time for all of his surgeries, and he likes to go back to back on surgeries. I mean, he does take breaks when he has to, but when he's on a roll, he likes to keep going. So, if I'm there and prepped and ready to go, I necessarily won't have to wait till 10:30. I mean, if he gets done with his first surgery, I'm the second surgery of the day. If he gets done with the first surgery by like 9, then I could go earlier. Excuse me. So I have to be there at 7:30 in the morning. And let's talk about my pre-op diet. I was told and led to believe all along that I would need to do a 2-week clear liquid diet. And so I've been more than prepared and mentally ready to tackle this, and I knew it was going to be hard and crazy, and I've been dreading it, but I was going to do it, and I've got supportive friends and family, and I've got support of my YouTube people and my Facebook people, and I go in today and they tell me no, not 2 weeks. So I'm kind of on the fence. It's like, yeah, I can eat real food, but then it's like, okay, how come not everyone has to do this? I don't know. So anyway, from now until Saturday before my surgery, I have to eat an extreme high protein, reduced carbohydrate diet. And they gave me this nice long list of do's and don'ts and what I can have and what I shouldn't have and how many grams and carbs and blah, 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 blah. And then at the very end, our dietitian told us to think Atkins style, which I've been hearing all along, and to go on their website and look up the induction phase. And then I can get menu suggestions off of that. So I'm going to probably do that later on. So, okay. So up until Saturday, I'm eating this reduced carb, high protein diet. The day before surgery, I have to go out and buy myself 2 bottles of magnesium citrate. So it's like, what, milk of magnesia. And this is for my bowel prep. The day before surgery, I have to do my clear liquid diet. And I can have clear fruit juices without the pulp. I can have broth, bouillon, consomme, which I guess is a soup, faux broth, and wonton soup broth. I can have coffee, tea, water, Crystal Light. I can have fruit juice popsicles without the chunks of fruit. I can have Jell-O. I can have clear hard candy as long as it's sugar-free. And I can do popsicles that are sugar-free and made with clear juices. They even said I could have like a diet Sprite. And I can have any kind of juice that's light and reduced sugar. So that's the day before surgery. They said absolutely no dairy the day before surgery. So let's go back to my milk of magnesia or magnesium citrate. I'm supposed to have 2 bottles. I start drinking the first bottle at 8 in the morning, and they told me to plan on not going anywhere or doing anything. And if I have no results in the bathroom, say that nicely, by noon, then I have to down the other bottle. She said to stick it at the back of my fridge so that it gets ice cold. That's the best way to drink it. So that's what I plan on doing there. So they ran through what I'm supposed to expect the day of surgery. I'll get in, get checked in, surgery will start. Food-wise, day 1, I will have nothing by mouth. No food, no medicine, nothing. They said bring your chapstick because you'll be parched. Everything will be given to me that day by IV. Beginning of day 2, they're going to give me a sip test where they're going to allow me to have an ounce of water every hour and see how I tolerate that. And if I tolerate that okay, then they're going to give me the blue dye to drink. They're going to give me 2 ounces of blue dye to drink. And then they'll wheel me down for my leak test to see if I have any any leaks going on with my suture lines. And then when I come back from that, then I get to have more water. Day 3, they will put me on my liquids. And they gave me this lovely little a la carte dining menu from the hospital. It says no straws in big letters. It says after your orders have been written, you can begin with sips of water, 1 ounce per hour. If you tolerate that, your diet will be advanced, and you can order from the items below at a rate of 2 ounces per hour. When ordering, please specify 4-ounce servings from all liquids on this menu. So I can have bottled water, regular or decaf coffee, unsweetened iced tea. I can have sugar-free lemonade, sugar-free fruit punch, sugar-free citrus drink. I can have Earl Grey tea, green tea, lemon tea, orange spice, and or English breakfast. I can have low lactose fat-free milk. And they're offering 2 protein drink powders, or I can bring in my own favorite one. But they have the Nutrimed 130. I've never even heard of that. And then they've got Beneprotein instant protein. I've never heard of that one either. I like what I've had so far, so I plan on bringing in the little sample packs of the nectar. I'm going to have the chocolate with me that day because that seems to be the one that I can tolerate the most. And then, for soups, I can have chicken, vegetable, or beef broth, and I can do salt, sugar substitute, and half and half. Woo! So when I get home from the hospital, they said that I will be on liquids only. Hold on, I gotta move my leg. I will be on liquids only for 3 weeks. Yay. So that will be my clear liquid diet that I'm missing out on. And then they told me that my ultimate goal for like the rest of my life is supposed to be 48 to 64 ounces of water or calorie-free, non-caffeinated fluids every day for eternity. And that my other goal is to drink 2 ounces of protein every hour for a total of 32 ounces a day. They told me to make up my protein mix and keep it in the fridge, but to not drink off of the bottle that my protein mix is in, that I need to pour it into my measuring cup and make sure I'm getting my 2 ounces. Because the enzymes in your saliva will break down the protein if you backwash. And they don't want you doing that. So then they gave me a sample of what I will be on. And I might have to make this a two-parter because I'm already at 10 minutes. My sample menu is 8 a.m., 2 ounces of high protein liquid, 8:15, 2 ounces of water, 8:30, 2 ounces of unsweetened decaf tea, 8:45, 2 ounces of Crystal Light, and then it repeats. And it's 9 a.m. is protein, 9:15 is water, 9:30 is broth, 9:45 is water, and then it keeps repeating for the rest of the day until I get all my liquid in. So yeah. So they also told me after surgery not to mix my protein powder with water anymore. Not that I like to do that in the first place. They said to use milk. To use non-fat, lactose-free, light soy, blah, 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 because you get, it boosts your calories and your protein, and it would be difficult to drink additional fluids during the day, yada, yada, yada. So I was like, yay, score for me. I'm going to stop this right now, and I am going to take this up again in my next video. We're going to talk about the supplements that they want me on, because that was a big, I wasn't happy with that. Kind of. So anyway, I'm going to stop this, and I'll see you in a few minutes.